Just 'cause you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. If they say, who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers.
Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR 2001. In this episode of our season with Kyle Petty's number 44 Hot Wheels Grand Prix, we're going to be completing race 20 of 20, the final race of the season, which is going to take place at Atlanta Motor Speedway. In the last episode, we raced at Talladega Super Speedway, and we got our third win of the season. Now, I think that was not very surprising, considering every time I get to the lead, which is not very difficult at Talladega for some reason, the AI, they just get off the gas sometimes and completely give up. I don't know why, but they just do that at some tracks, and it takes away a lot of the challenging experience. It's supposed to not do that because of the settings that I put in going into the first race of the season, but I guess that didn't matter. Because of that win, I now have a 90-point lead over Jeff Gordon. With that in mind, I don't think Jeff Gordon has a way of winning this championship. I don't even think that if he wins this race, leads the most laps, and I finish in dead last, I am going to lose his championship. I don't even think that's a thing, but no one's been able to clarify me on that because the Talladega video actually hasn't come out yet. It doesn't come out until tomorrow as I'm recording this. So here's the rest of the point standings. Tony Stewart's in 7th, Dale Earnhardt is in 6th, and you can look at the rest of it all. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is still in 14th, and he's got a 20-point gap behind Bobby Hamilton, and he's really far ahead of Jeremy Mayfield, so I think he's solidified in 14th place, depending on if he does badly or something like that compared to other drivers in the next race. But, yeah, that is all that, and Elliott Sadler is probably going to finish in last place in this championship. There's Jeff Gordon in the freaking background. I'm pretty sure we have a cutscene before seeing qualifying. Nope, there are no cutscenes or anything. I guess we'll have to wait until after the season is over. I'm pretty sure we're going to have one then. But Rusty Wallace is on the pole going to Atlanta, so that is all of that. We're going to check all of the qualifying stats and top 5s and top 10s and everything. I don't usually talk about that whenever you read the championship standings, but we'll really do that after the season's over. Let's do this.
Here in Hampton, Georgia, home of Atlanta Motor Speedway, ready for the start of the Napa 500.
Didn't we already have a race sponsored by Napa in this season? I think we did. It's going to be 16 laps, just like Charlotte was.
And looking good so far is Mark Martin.
He made up some ground in the points race after last week's event.
Yeah, Mark Martin's been doing better, so I guess he made up a spot or something like that.
Now let's take a look at the starting lineup.
I think he's actually right behind 3rd place. Okay, Rusty Wallace, Dale Jarrett on row 1. Jeff Burton, Jeremy Mayfield in row 2. Tony Stewart, Mike Skinner in row 3. Bobby Labonte and Kenny Schrader in row 4. Jeff Gordon's going to be starting in 9th next to Matt Kenseth, row 5. Mark Martin and Elliott Sadler starting in row 6. Terry Labonte and Dale Earnhardt Jr. in row 7. Ricky Rudd and Bill Elliott in row 8. Sterling Marlin and Dale Earnhardt in row 9.
Kyle Petty, the NASCAR points leader, will start today's race from the back of the pack.
Yeah, we're going to start from the tail of the field as always, next to Bobby Hamilton. Green flag is out, and we're underway for the final race of the season here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Golly, Bobby Hamilton is all over the damn place. They're all just slowing down as soon as the green flag comes out, as always. Already in 18th place. Gotta stay in the draft. I know that our best corner on this track would be turn 4 probably. But that's only if I dive into turn 3 or something like that, I guess. Okay, here I come. Underneath all these guys. Car slid a bit. Slid a bit. Slid a bit. Slid a bit. I don't know. Trying to get underneath this 21 right here of Elliott Sadler. And we do. We're getting Terry Labonte's draft. And I tried going to the outside so I could dive into the corner, but the car just decided not to turn before the corner even started, so that sucks. Okay, same old good run off of turn 4, I suppose. Just got to stay in the draft as long as possible. Jeff Gordon's trying to climb to the field the best he can right now. I think he's in 3rd at the moment. I'm trying to make my way into the top 10, but they have better cars than I do. It's always been like that. Gain all that ground back that I lost. What the hell is Mike Senior doing? Damn it, Ricky Rudd. Just sitting there in front of me, not getting out of the way.
He's really giving these fans a great show.
That's 5 bonus points for
Looks like Jeff Gordon's trying to take the lead. I think that people will still be able to get around him in that case anyhow. Can't pass anybody at the moment. Out of the way. Oh, gotta run. On Jeremy Mayfield, we're flying on the outside. Okay. And he's still there. I didn't even know because my spotter's not telling me anything. If my spotter said still there, then I would have done that. My little brother's watch is here and it won't stop beeping all the freaking time. It's pissing me off. Okay, they're starting to pull away a little bit. I need to move. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Come on. I know this is my best corner, so I can gain some of that ground back. Jeff Gordon has fallen back to like 5th place or something. Maybe 4th. I'm still right behind these guys.
Bobby Hamilton is making up a lot of ground.
He started in 19th place right next to me, so that's nice to hear. Considering I did a championship with Bobby Hamilton earlier this year, I mean, of course I care. Try to dive in there to get that spot. Still holding my line. Okay, I'm going to be on the outside of Rusty Wallace going to the front stretch. I'm trying to come down on him so that I can turn the car, because that's really difficult to do anywhere on the track. Okay, drop to the inside. So we're still at the field. I'm in the top 10. Still making up spots. Jeff Gordon is falling back. It looks like we have ourselves a leader pulling away. Damn it, Rawless? Rusty Rawless. Rusty Wallets. I don't know. Wow, Jeff Gordon's just not having a good final race, is he? I mean, he's still in a good position. He's better than I am, but he's falling back. He started in 9th, where I am right now, so I don't know. And I'm getting past. I had a horrible turn 1, so now those guys are beating me. Kenny Schrader is not moving forward, so he's just sitting in the way. The back of his car is damaged. That is one poor yellow M&M. We just passed the halfway point. His car is starting to get rather difficult to turn. Bill Elliott, go away. Can't get the freaking car to turn. Keeps pushing me up the track. Who's giving the fans a great show? I'm not listening to these freaking commentators. I'm focusing on my race. I would like to get that position back. I know I can. I don't know about gaining all that time back because I screwed up turn 1 and I lost the draft, so therefore I can't accomplish anything now. But I really don't need to do that much to win the freaking championship. But I would still like to get a top 10 in my final race. Oh, you just don't want me to clear you, do you, you stupid bitch? Okay, there we go. Keep diving in. Jeff? Is that Jeff Gordon? Or is that Terry Labonte? It's a red car. I don't know. That's Terry Labonte. The leaderboard says it. I need to stop going in the apron. I'm trying to go into the bottom, but I can't go into the bottom if I'm already there. And now someone else is passing me, and I'm trying to block him whenever he's already way past me, and I'm just losing the top 10 now. Oh my god, everybody's passing me all of a sudden. What in the freaking hell? Golly! I have nowhere to go. I'm stuck on the outside. What the heck? That's what happens whenever you make little mistakes. You make little mistakes, and the game overreacts to it, doesn't it? Okay, no more passes. No more people passing. Get out the way, Bobby Hamilton. I'm a little ticked off. Matt Kenseth is long gone. And they have so much better cars than me. It's so freaking irritating. It's not a great show. This is a shit show. This is like Teen Titans Go show. Okay. On Bill Elliott's inside. I'm bashing on him because he's pissing me off by even being here. I'm still behind Bobby Hamilton, trying to get my top 10. I'm trying to hold off Bill Elliott. By hitting him, it made him go faster. Because that's how EA Sports works. Gotta run on the outside. You need to clear me. so that I get behind you and draft you. Alright.
The number 3 spot is held by the 4th quality pair car. 2 more
I hit the brakes going into turn 1, but I don't even know if it's necessary. Okay, come on. Close in on him. I gotta make a pass. I can't do that if he's gonna block me.
The Home Depot Pontiac has
Okay, come on, car, turn. Please turn. Please turn, car. Thank you. And we cleared him, so we're in 10th place. I'm trying to get my top 10 here. I don't know where Jeff Gordon is, but I don't think it matters to me anymore. Still hitting the brakes going to turn 1. Get away from the apron, JC.
Tony Stewart grabs the number 3 spot.
He's making his
So
run.
we're not going to catch Matt Kenseth, duh, but... And he got underneath me. Sent me up the track, too. He's not still there. What are you talking about? There's a white flag. Last lap of the race. Last lap of the season. Last lap of my freaking life. God.
Dale Jarrett makes the pass and locks up the 3rd spot.
He's really
I'm still braking into turn 1, and I don't feel like it's necessary. I just can't. I don't feel like the car's going to turn when I go in there. Okay. So they... Okay. Dale Earnhardt Jr. got past me going into that turn. Trying to carry my run through the entire corner.
As he enters the top 10.
Ugh. No. You've got to be kidding me. I hate Dale Earnhardt Jr. He sucks.
There are few accomplishments greater than winning the NASCAR Racing Championship. A winning team consists of a great driver, a highly skilled pit crew, expert shop mechanics, a dedicated owner, and supportive fans and sponsors. Congratulations to you, our EA Sports NASCAR 2001 racing winner. You've done what it takes to prove yourself a champion among champions.
Mark Martin won the final race of the season after starting in 11th place, so he made up 10 spots in that race. And from what I think, I made up 9 spots in that race. So yeah, Mark Martin definitely has been kicking ass in the past few races. He led the most laps too, so I guess that was him that was dominating up there. I couldn't tell at first earlier. Mike Skinner started in 6th and finished in 2nd. He got a lot of poles in this season. Dale Jarrett started in 2nd and finished in 3rd. Tony Stewart started 5th and finished in 4th, and he also led a lap at some point. So at least my favorite driver is having a good final race too. Jeff Gordon started 9th and finished in 5th, so he made up 4 spots in that race, but it obviously was not enough for him to win the championship. It definitely wasn't going to be. Bobby Labonte started in 7th and finished in 6th. He led a lap or 2 in there somewhere. Also, Jeff Gordon didn't lead a lap. I thought he was going to. Rusty Wallace started on pole and finished in 7th, so that really sucks for him. Terry Labonte started in 13th and finished in 8th. Matt Kenseth started in 10th and finished in 9th. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. started 14th and finished in 10th. So I don't know if that's going to actually get him any positions in points. But it still has me pissed off because he just... What the hell? Oh, I don't know. That was race stats and crap. I never even look at this stuff. Margin victory, 2.6 seconds. Holy shit, Mark Martin, you are amazing. Yeah, started in last place, finished 11th. Could have been 10th. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. was not my mirror, but whenever we went to the final corner, he was underneath me. I hate that! Ricky Rudd started 15th, finished in 12th. Bill Elliott started 16th, finished in 13th. Bobby Hamilton started 19th and finished in 14th. It was us battling each other at some point. Jeremy Mayfield started 4th and finished in 15th, so I don't know what happened to him. Sterling Marlin started 17th, finished in 16th. Jeff Burton started 3rd and finished in 17th, so yeah, he had a horrible situation as well. What happened to these guys? I mean, he led some laps in there, and then all of a sudden he just dropped way to the back of the field. I guess he might have led like the first lap of the race or something, and then there was like some huge wreck that I didn't even notice. Elliott Sadler started 12th and finished in 18th. Kenny Schrader started in 8th and finished in 19th, so that's just horrible. Yeah, I remember watching him fall back, too. Dale Earnhardt started 18th and finished in last place in his final race of his final season. This game is a piece of shit. 65 points. We finished 65 points in front of Jeff Gordon, so that means he gained 25 points on us in the final race by finishing 6 positions in front of us. So I really don't think there was a chance Jeff Gordon was ever going to win this championship going to the final race of the season with that statistic in mind. Rusty Wallace finished in 3rd, Mark Martin 4th, Dale Jarrett 5th, Tony Stewart 6th, Mike Skinner 7th. Dale Earnhardt lost multiple positions and finishes the championship in 8th after that horrible finish. Bobby Labonte finished in 9th, Jeff Burton 10th, Ricky Rudd 11th, Terry Labonte 12th, Bobby Hamilton 13th, 7 points in front of Dale Earnhardt Jr., who finished in 14th. If I hadn't let Dale Earnhardt Jr. by going to turn 3, he would have lost 13th place by more than just 7 points. But no, I suck. I won the championship, but I still suck. Matt Kenseth finished in 15th, Jeremy Mayfield in 16th, Bill Elliott 17th, Kenny Schrader 18th, Sterling Marlin 19th, and of course Elliott Sadler finished last place in this championship by 68 points. Yeah, that was a huge long shot. That was never going to happen. Okay, let's look at all these stats now, though. So I got 13 top 5s, 17 top 10s. Jeff Gordon got 9 top 5s and 15 top 10s. Rusty Wallace, 11 top 5s, 17 top 10s. Mark Martin, 8 top 5s, 14 top 10s. Same for Dale Jarrett. Tony Stewart got 8 top 5s and 16 top 10s. So I find it interesting that Tony Stewart had the same amount of top 5s as Mark Martin and Dale Jarrett, but more top 10s than both of them and still finished in 6th. So that's all kinds of flipped up in my head. Mike Skinner had 6 top 5s, 14 top 10s, and he got a win. So what is the furthest back anybody with a win in this championship? Bobby Labonte had 3 wins and finished in 9th place. So yeah, that is all of that. But look at these stats. Elliott Sadler got 1 top 5. Sterling Marlin never got any top 5s. Who had the least top 10s? I'm looking at this. Jeremy Mayfield, I think, with just 3. Yeah, Jeremy Mayfield only had 3 top 10s. So, wow. I want to say that Sterling Marlin did worse than Elliott Sadler right there, because he has only 4 top 10s, and Elliott Sadler has 1 top 5 and 5 top 10s. But, yeah, we're just really looking through the stats right now. I mean, it's obvious what positions they specifically finished in whenever they weren't finishing the top 10 and stuff like that, but it's just interesting that whenever they were doing good, they were doing better than drivers that were doing good. So that is all that stuff. So Jeff Gordon had 5 wins in this season, but I guess he just lacked the consistency in the last few races, especially at, like, Talladega specifically. That really ruined his chances. I don't know if he would have been able to win the championship or not if he hadn't done so badly at Talladega. If he had finished, say, like 3rd, 2nd, maybe 4th, he might have won the championship or something. Well, that's the final championship standings. Thanks for watching. If you watched the entire series, thank you especially. Glad to be the first person to do a championship on YouTube in this game, on Legend difficulty, I suppose. And, well, actually win the championship too, now that I think of it. But yeah, I did not think I was going to win this championship getting halfway through, especially after a race like Charlotte or the night race at Daytona, in which I flipped 50 times. That was thumbnail quality shit. So see you next time. That's that, and championship over.
I